Aquarius, welcome to your reading for March of 2026. Let's see what's in store for Aquarius for the month of March of 2026. For those of you who are new to my readings, welcome. I do tarot card readings based on your Zodiac sign. All the other signs should be available on my profile. You're more than welcome to have a look at, depending on where you're viewing, of course, you're more than welcome to have a look at your sun, moon, and rising sign. If you are returning, thank you so much for your continued support. I really do appreciate it. On that note, let's see what's in store for Aquarius for the month of March of 2026. I don't know why I keep getting the words reality check in my head. Maybe that's something that speaks to you. So the month of March begins with some kind of legal situation or documentation. Either it's starting something or something is being formal, like there's a formality of something. I need to say that this, whatever this is pertaining to, it is something that's been resolved. It's almost like you're putting it on paper, like the it would be like, I don't know, starting proceedings for some kind of like separation agreement, or I'm not saying that you're getting a divorce, but I'm just saying like it's like that kind of formal process where it's like, okay, you've both agreed to something. Now you're both going to work together to see it through. You're going from a lot of worry and a lot of restraint to relief, like a huge relief, whatever this is involved in. It's almost like until you saw the signed papers, you were like holding your breath and holding on for dear life. And now that you have it, you're kind of like, you know, there's something like, it's like a formal thing. Like it doesn't have to be legal, but I get the feeling like it's something formal. And you are worried because you don't know where to go from here. It's almost like somebody's like giving you the keys to your car's full of gas, but you're just like, okay, where do I go? You can pretty much go anywhere. You can pretty much go in any direction with your car, as long as there's a road that takes you there. So you, whatever this is pertaining to, you're really trying to be very careful, because it's almost like you've been swept away with ideas and inspiration and fantasy in the past, whatever this is involved in. And you're trying to keep yourself like grounded and keep yourself in some kind of logic, so you don't allow yourself to get like carried away in things that might not be happening. At the same time, you're dealing with some frustrations that are happening around you. I'm not seeing like full-blown conflicts, but I'm seeing a lot of like different personalities having to figure things out together. And you're not sure how to fix this. There's a lot of there are a lot of people who are not I want to say like stable. You don't hold that against them, but at the same time, it's starting. You're trying to make sure it doesn't complicate your life. You're looking at the future and you're taking that into consideration. You're realizing that the things that you could rely on, you can't rely on anymore. So you're you're trying to figure out new ways of coming to the same results that you had before. And as the month progresses, there is an opportunity for investment. I'm not sure what that is specifically about, but there's a huge opportunity coming in. I think you were waiting for whatever this formal process is at the beginning of the month to be able to move forward on this plan. You are relieved because it's almost like you have the freedom to do it now, whatever that means, and you're going to go ahead with it. It's something that you believe will really benefit everyone, and you were getting resistance to do this in the past. You're very enthusiastic about whatever this opportunity is. You're moving away from, you're kind of grieving something, like you're grieving whatever this agreement at the beginning of the month was. There's still some kind of grief that you're processing. You're trying to be patient with yourself, but you're also like looking back at a lot of the stuff that you had hoped for, that you had relied on, that you were expecting, and now you're kind of dealing with the disappointment. I don't think you had time to deal with the disappointment of whatever this is before, and now you have the time to heal, which is really a great opportunity. It just tells me that you're now much more relaxed. You're relaxed enough to be able to focus on healing and possibly moving on. You're also going to be talking to somebody who is extremely intelligent, somebody who's very well versed in whatever this is. They're going to give you some interesting advice. It's stuff that you had not really considered from different angles that you had not anticipated, and you're really going to start to take it into account. It's a lot of information, I got to tell you right now, but there are some key points that you're really going to be able to take in, and you're going to take it and run with it. It's going to help you it's going to prevent you from finding yourself in a lot of anxiety. I think this is something you weren't really considering, and they're just going to be like, I know how you think because I think that way, and you really need to take care of this so you don't find yourself overwhelmed and worried about it later on. All right, I'm going to continue the rest of the month on my Patreon. You're more than welcome to join me there. For those of you who are new to my readings, I do half the reading here and the other half on my Patreon channel. For the price of a coffee, it's really not expensive. The link is written above or in the description or in my bio, depending on where you're viewing this. You're more than welcome to join me. If this is where we leave things, thank you so much for your support, and liking, commenting, any way you can interact with these videos is an opportunity for the algorithm to share this with those who have not had the same opportunity as you just did. On that note, I want to wish you a really great March, and I hope to see you in April. Namaste and take care.